Welcome guys to my channel. This is Knockout Gamer and today I'm going to give you an update for my PlayStation 3 video game collection. Keep in mind that this is not my final video. I'll be buying at least 40 more games. I'm going to fill these last shelves before moving on to the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 4 Neo, and please just excuse my accent or any mistakes that I've made during the video because English is not my native language, and I may do 2 or 3 parts video or even 1 part. It depends on the length of the video I make, because I'm going to talk about almost each game that I have. So yeah, let us do this. Okay, so starting off with my collection, this is the Rogues and Outlaws collection, which includes Spec Ops: The Line, which is a great game, Borderlands 2, and Mafia 2. This collection comes in a really nice pack. Get this one. Now let us start with Beyond Two Souls. I'm playing this game right now. I loved the younger sections when she was a teenager or a little girl. But when the sections when she got older, it basically became an action game. It was full of explosions and shit like that. I did not like the way they went with these parts. If they kept making those parts where she was just a little girl that struggles to become a normal girl, surprisingly, the silent sections in the game, the silent parts, are the most powerful. So it may be a little bit disappointing, but otherwise this game it's decent. Next up, The Walking Dead Game of the Year Edition, which is my favorite game of all time. I really love this game. It's immersive as hell, man. The characters of Lee Everett and Clementine and other side characters, the story of this game, everything in this game, the atmosphere, it's just perfect for me, even if it's cel shaded and it has some technical slowdowns, but the game itself, it's my favorite game of all time, and I think everyone that appreciates stories in video game must have this one. Walking Dead Season 2, a great game as well. Can't wait for Season 3. The Last of Us. This game is perfect, man. In every aspect. Gameplay, soundtrack, combat, gunfighting, story, characters, everything in this game is just perfect. The visuals, the details in this game are unbelievable. This one is a must-own. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. I really loved it, but it got old as the years passed by, but it's still a must-have. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, Game of the Year Edition. This game is a must-have. It's great, man. This game is great. It's obviously one of the best PlayStation 3 games of all time. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, and it's actually Game of the Year Edition. This game had some astonishing visuals, and I think that this game is really amazing, but it lacks something that Uncharted 2 has. I don't know what it is exactly, but all I know is that even though this game was almost perfect, but this one here, I loved it more. I don't know why, man. Tomb Raider Underworld. Ultimate Action Triple Pack, which includes Tomb Raider, the reboot, Just Cause 2, and Sleeping Dogs, which is a great pack. Those 3 games are a must-have for me. This copy, I don't know why I have it, but I will replace it soon. Sleeping Dogs. Watch Dogs, which is a great disappointment, man. This game is hugely disappointing, but I don't think that it deserves. I don't think that this game deserves what it gets, the hate it gets. Yes, it was downgraded. Yes, it was. It was disappointing, but it was not unplayable as some people said. It is playable and it's actually pretty fun. I just really hope they prove upon it with Watch Dogs 2. Saints Row 4, mindless and mindless hours of fun. This game is pure fun, man. It doesn't take itself seriously at all, and it knows it. And I loved every moment that I've played, that I've invested with this game. For example, this dildo bat made a comeback, and another really, every basic gun that you find in a third-person shooter is here, but a lot of really, really fun weapons were made to this game, like this black hole gun, dubstep gun, which is my favorite weapon in the gaming industry, and a lot more weapons. This game, if you like comedy in video games, if you like to have fun, if you like humor in video games, this one is a must-have. Grand Theft Auto 5, not much to say about this game. It is really, really cool. It's great, but I like Saints Row 4 more. I don't know why, man. L.A. Noire, great game. Red Dead Redemption, a perfect game for what it was trying to do. This game captures the Old West perfectly, man. You really feel like you're one of these cowboys in the Old West. Everyone says that this is just Grand Theft Auto with the Old West, but no. This game is completely different. It's immersive, it's atmospheric. This one is a must-have. I was not into this shit before, but after I played it, I said to myself, whoa, why the hell not? Red Dead Redemption Ended Nightmare. It was a little bit downgraded when it came to the story, but eventually this is a 7 hours DLC, man. It's a must-have for every fan of Red Dead Redemption. Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Reparations, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and finally Assassin's Creed Rogue. Oh, and sorry, you may think that I don't have the first Assassin's Creed, but I actually have it within the Revelation. I finished it also. I finished each and every one of them. So let me tell you something about the Assassin's Creed games. For me, they're extremely mediocre. No Assassin's Creed game is one of the best games that were ever made. I don't know, it's not a breakthrough, it's not an amazing game like I used to think before I bought the PlayStation 3. But if I have to pick a favorite, it would be, don't hate me for that, Assassin's Creed 3. Yes, I will get hated for this, but Assassin's Creed 3 was my favorite game of all of them because, first of all, this character of Haytham I really loved, I really admired, even though he was playable just for like an hour in the game, and Connor was a piece of shit when it came to character development, but Haytham Kenway was a great character. I liked the story actually, it was extremely cool, even though the buildings did not fit to be, what can I say it, an Assassin's Creed game. The buildings were too low, but the story and the new elements this game brought to the series are extremely welcome. And the second favorite Assassin's Creed game is Revelations, because I think that the Altair sections are extremely cool, and it's obviously that the Ezio sections are extremely cool also, but the Altair sections I really admired, and what can I say? Constantinople is a great place to have an Assassin's Creed video game. Third comes Assassin's Creed 2. Now, Prince of Persia, the reboot. It's a welcome change, even though it's not better than the Prince of Persia trilogy at all, but it's a welcome change. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. And I forgot, the reboot, the Prince of Persia reboot, is not challenging. It's not anything like these Prince of Persia games, this one and the trilogy. It's just made, it's like Journey, it's just made for the journey. It's made for relaxing and admiring the game. That's how I look at it. Now, Far Cry 3. This game is a must-have. I'm not a first-person fan, but this game is a must-have. Far Cry 4 Limited Edition. I liked 3 way better. 3 is obviously one of my best, one of the best games that I have. Not only first-person games, but one of the best games overall, because here there's Jason Brody, character development. There's Vas Montenegro, which is a great villain. There's this colorful look. Far Cry 4 had AJ, he was technically a robot. He did not have the development, the amazing development that Jason Brody had. It was realistic, bigger map, more weapons, but it was less colorful than Far Cry 3. And Pagan Min was a great villain as well, but not as good as Vas Montenegro. Far Cry 4 is a great game, but it's not as good as Far Cry 3 for me. Bioshock 2, my least favorite game of the Bioshock trilogy. Bioshock Infinite with the first Bioshock game included. This one is my favorite here, and I really admire those games. One of the reasons why I just was convinced that I have a PlayStation 3, that having a PlayStation 3 was awesome, because this franchise was not going to the PlayStation 4, but after I've heard there's a reboot for them, I was like, oh shit, man. Not reboot, a remake. Also a remake for Skyrim. Now, all the great exclusives from the ps3 have officially went to the PlayStation 4. Not also exclusives, or also multi-platform games. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, the best in the series. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This is the best trilogy in the Call of Duty games. Call of Duty Black Flag. Call of Duty Ghosts. It was not as a big disappointment as everybody claims. And Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Day Zero Edition. Now, Battlefield 3 Premium Edition. Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline. Hardline, everyone gives this game a hard time, but I think if it was just called Hardline without Battlefield, everyone would love it. Body Count. This is actually the spiritual successor for a game called Black from the PlayStation 2 era, which was a great game, but this one, it's rather disappointing. Singularity, which is a mix of Doom, Bioshock. This game is great. When it comes to gameplay, this game is perfect, but it's light on the story. Just as Body Count. Killzone 2. Killzone 3. Those games were actually pretty decent. Fuck this game. Borderlands, Game of the Year Edition. This game is pretty cool. Resistance, Fall of Man. Buy this one. I will buy the second and the third entry, but just buy Resistance if you could. Bloodstone 007 or 007 Bloodstone. Can't wait to play that. You know, everyone says that it's worth playing. It's worth playing, but I just can't wait. Hitman Trilogy includes Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, Hitman Contracts, and Hitman Blood Money. Hitman Absolution. And the best game that Rockstar ever made is Max Payne 3. I loved this game. Buy this one. I'm going to have to stop the video for now. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. And Stay tuned for part 2, and thanks everyone.